Hi friends, contemporary geopolitics is not only shaking very fast but also boiling one. In this critical situation, where does India stand? India, in fact, is getting tossed up between America and China. It is mere a tactical move of India rather than the strategy of India. While side stepping towards Russia and China, India gains vital national interest. Here there are three key points, and each point explains how does India gains in this critical situation. Number one, and that you are aware, President Trump has attempted to abandon India. Has India been abandoned? Not at all. On the contrary, President Trump's own country, America, is getting abandoned. Besides, Trump has also imposed very heavy tariff on India. India did not bother. Just merely India turned face towards China and Russia. They have hugged India, and China, Russia also have assured India's strategic and economic interest. This is what India wanted it. It happens when India's ties with USA was an all-time low. India is happy to see that it has come out of locked in a strategically difficult position with America. This is all about the first point. Here in the first point, India has given a very strong message to America that India is such a country that cannot be kept into cage. And let us see second point. Second point is, before reaching to China to attend SCO summit, Prime Minister Modi reached Tokyo, the capital of Japan. And Japan has always been a long time adversary of China. By doing it, President Modi upheld India's strategic autonomy rather than be boxed into a single grouping. So this is the second point. What is the message of the second point? Here, first point, India has sent message to America. The second point, in fact, India has sent a message, very strong message to China. And what India wanted to say that India is a free-flying bird on its own feather. So India has given message to both, America also and China also. Now let us see the third point. Third point is also very interesting. While India is standing with China and Russia, they accelerated rapprochement with India. They means both, Russia and China. Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, has declared that India and China are a development partner. They are no longer rival. This is a very significant point. Further, Xi Jinping celebrated 80th anniversary of victory over Japan and also demonstrated military parade displaying the most latest weapons and equipments. So, Xi Jinping has shown muscles, military muscles. Xi Jinping too announced Global Governance Initiative. That's very significant. Xi Jinping announced Global Governance Initiative, signaling that global order is shifting very fast. Global order is shifting very fast. Must be a headache for President Trump. Anyway, all 3 points are over. Key points are over. What India has gained? Two, three nutshell. First, Trump's anti-India tariff game plan is backfired. Second is, attempting to abandon India, as I said, Trump's own country is getting abandoned. And third point, what I said is, not only India has bluntly refused to stop buying Russian oil, but also increase the imports of Russian oil. India was asked to stop it, don't buy it from Russia. What India did? India said no. India rather increased the amount of imports from Russian oil. all it shows how balance of power is shifted. That how India shifted from America to China sides. And India gains geopolitical advantages. India has simply turned to China and Russia, and the whole global order is shifting. See this India's significance. Whichever side India gets tilted, the geopolitical balance is shifted towards that side. Anyway, this is all about the three key points. Now let us see my analysis. 4-5 points are there. First point is that President Nixon of America in 1970, he succeeded to divide Soviet unity by getting China into American bloc. That had happened, a big thing, 1970. What President Trump is doing? President Trump, on the contrary, united India with China and Russia. So instead of dividing all three, President Trump had done such a thing that finally the result was all three are united against America only. See the difference between President Trump and, Nixon and President Trump. Both belong to the same party, Republican. Tariff strategy of President Trump proves not only ineffective, but also counterproductive. How is it counterproductive? The farmers and the consumers of America will tell you. Farmers are on the road, crying for help. Farmers under force to go for suicide. Then consumers are also disgusted. Why it all happens? Only because of tariff increased. Whatever goods are imported from other countries, tariff is imposed 30, 40, 35%. Reality is all items coming from other countries gets too much costly. How farmer can buy it? Fertilizer getting costly, and their products are not sold. So this very situation is turmoil almost. Economy is turmoil, people are unhappy. In India you find there is no problem. Yes, might be some loss on the part of India, but India can bear it. The impact is not coming down to the level of people. But in America, just contrast the situation. Now next point is that India is a friendly company with China and Russia. Friendly relationship with China and Russia looks fine, but does not mean that India does not need America. Both America and India both need each other, particularly for vital strategic interest of both of them. India-China, as regards India-China is concerned, India-China has been rival since long time, 75, 70 years, all the time. But today are trying to hurt each other. Is it possible? India-China trust deficit will take time to dilute. It all depends upon peace on the border. A small mistake can lead to a major long-time consequences. Massive trade deficit in favor of China needs immediate address. And President Trump and Prime Minister Modi seems to be softened to each other. So therefore, tariff issue could be readdressed by both of them, could be solved. Anyway, but it is too late. And the last point is that India's interest is served best way. India's interest, various interests, served in the best way when India's ties with both America and China is smoothly maintained. India does not need only one, India needs both of them. So India has to move in between China, Russia, and other hand America. This is what the situation is there. India has gained a lot. This is what the problem is there. Thank you each and every one of you.